Ever wondered if you're a genius? Let's find out. Welcome to the deep dive into the hilarious truths behind high intelligence. Today we're exploring 16 signs that might just indicate you're a genius. From being a night owl and having a wicked sense of humor, to an insatiable curiosity and the ability to weave the most intricate lies. So sit back, relax, and let's journey together through the fascinating world of the intellectual elite. Stay tuned to find out if you've got the genius gene. Ready to find out if you're a genius? Here come the first 8 signs. First up, we have the midnight marathoners. If you find yourself wide awake at 2 a.m. planning how to solve the world's problems, you might be a genius. High IQ individuals often experience a surge in brain activity when the moon is high, and everyone else is deep in slumber. Their brains are essentially throwing a party while the rest of the world is hitting the snooze button. Next, we have the funny bone phenomenon. If you have the knack for making people laugh out loud, you might just be a genius. Having a wicked sense of humor is a telltale sign of a sharp mind. After all, crafting a smart joke requires some serious mental gymnastics. Now let's talk about Mediocreville. Over half of the world's population has an average IQ. So if you've ever felt like a genius in a sea of average, you're probably not just imagining things. Your brain might just be a cut above the rest. On to the fourth sign, curiosity. Just like toddlers, intelligent folks never stop asking why. Their thirst for knowledge about the world is unquenchable. They're essentially walking, talking, did you know cards, always hungry for new information. Sign number 5 is for the late sleepers. Intellectuals often treat mornings like an awkward guest at a party. They try to avoid it as much as possible. They're the ones going to bed late and waking up when the day is half gone. Now let's talk about the lone wolves. High IQ individuals tend to have fewer friends, preferring quality over quantity. Who needs small talk when there are the mysteries of the universe to ponder? Sign 7 is self-talk. Talking to yourself isn't just for the eccentric, it's a habit of the highly intelligent. So next time someone catches you chatting up a storm solo, just tell them you're in good company, your own. Finally, we have the humble genius. Intelligent people often underestimate their abilities, while those less sharp might think they're the next Einstein. The irony is not lost on us. That's 8 down, 8 more to go. Are you a genius yet? Yes? Let's move on to the final 8 signs of genius. First off, if you find yourself constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, you're probably pretty smart. Geniuses don't just think outside the box, they live outside of it. They are as open-minded as a 24/7 convenience store, always ready to explore new ideas and perspectives. Next, we have the tradition busters. Smart folks are not big fans of the status quo. They question traditions and norms, always eager to shake things up and innovate, doing things the way they've always been done, not on their watch. Then there's the fact that age and grades are merely numbers and letters to the highly intelligent. They understand that intelligence laughs in the face of age and grades. A true genius cannot be confined by a report card or the number of candles on a birthday cake. Fourthly, we have the worrywart club. Overthinking everything might sound like a curse, but it's actually your brain flexing its IQ muscles. High intelligence often comes with a side of worry, probably because they know too much for their own good. Moving on, smart people are the peacekeepers of the quiet world. They're like ninjas, observing everything but keeping it on the down low. They avoid conflict like it's the plague, preferring to maintain harmony and understanding. Next, we have the masters of deception. Ever marvel at how effortlessly someone can spin a web of lies? Well, lying well is practically a sport for the highly intelligent. It requires a quick mind and the ability to think on your feet. Second to last, we have the social caterpillars. Super smart individuals often find social situations trickier than a Rubik's Cube. They prefer the quiet corners, their brains buzzing louder than the party. And finally, loyalty is the middle name of the highly intelligent. They're more likely to be your ride or die, sticking with you through thick and thin. Betraying someone would require dumbing things down, and that's just not their style. So, those are the 16 signs of genius. How many did you tick off? Now that we've gone through all 16 signs, it's time to tally up your genius score. How many of these signs did you identify with? And what does that say about your own intelligence? Remember, being a genius isn't about knowing everything, it's about having an insatiable curiosity, a knack for thinking outside the box, and a tendency to question the status quo. So if you found yourself nodding along to these points, congratulations, you might just be a genius.